Hey everybody, welcome back to another pre-game video. I am your host and president, Daryl Keith Hendon, aka the Fairweather Rugby Fan. Round two, hopefully to make up for round one, obviously last weekend falling to the Sabercats of Houston 33-12 in the Battle of I-45. New weekend, new round, new team. We get the Utah Warriors, who also fell by a score of 33, but they put up 17 against Ma'anonu and the Legion of San Diego in a absolutely well-attended 11,000 plus game out there at Snapdragon Stadium there in sunny Southern California. I bet the weather was probably perfect. Feel a little bit down for those guys now. They're in Southern California. Apparently they are under snow. Yeah, not something very used to those guys out there. But the Utah Warriors, we've already made our way up there. If you check the social media for the boys, it's snowy mountains, absolutely beautiful. If you've ever made it to Salt Lake City area, it's absolutely beautiful part of the U.S. I suggest you go visit. It's just a very nice area of the country to visit. And the Utah Warriors are coached by Kiwi Greg Cooper. We have got a bit of a weather report here. 42 Fahrenheit, partly cloudy, or 6 degrees Celsius for my non-American followers here, for the non-American followers. And it's going to be a cold day. Last year, same trip we did, we had Alex Tucci coming back to the place that he played the majority of his career, leading up until he became a Dallas Jackal. No Alex Tucci, surprisingly, on this lineup. But we will go ahead and go through the home side, the Utah Warriors, once again coached by Kiwi Greg Cooper. The front row consists of Canadian Emerson Pryor, Fijian, six-cap Fijian, Tuvere Vukakoto, I'm sorry if I butchered the name there, and Irish-born USA Eagle, 23 caps, Paul Mullen. What a boxed-out man that is if you've ever seen him in public. The lock combo will consist of former NPC Auckland player Jamie Lane, obviously a Kiwi, and Saya Uhila, U.S. Eligible player there, in their locking combo. They will have their hands full this week. The back row consists of Lance Williams, Captain Bailey Wilson, and former Stormer, Hoodie Van Vuren, Jury Van Vuren, but Hoodie Van Vuren. That makes up the back row. They have got a 9-10 combo of Kiwi Connor McLeod at scrum half and former Newcastle Falcon, 30-year-old Joel Hodgson at fly half. The wings are going to be Joseph Mano and Mika Cruze, a USA Eagle with 4 caps to his name. The centering combo is always a big one for the Utah Warriors. We're talking about former Chicago Bear, Paul Lasike, USA Eagle, summer tour to South Africa. You couldn't hear his name enough. They kept bringing his name up. A proper unit at 12 there at the center position, and our boys are going to have their hands full with him. And Calvin Whitting, another USA Eagle, so they've got the pair of USA Eagles there at center. And to round it all out, you get Caleb McKinney, who is he's a Kiwi, he's a former Crusader and Highlander. I think he had a few caps for each team. Then we go to the bench. It looks like a 5-3 split coming off of the bench. We get Joey Baki, Franco Vandenberg, the South African, Angus McClellan, USA Eagle, Thomas Tuaval, who's actually from England, according to the Wikipedia page, and Jeremiah Noise, Pacific Island. Very heavy Pacific Island contingent there on those Warriors. Zion Going, who is a Kiwi, will be the scrum half replacement, and Logan Teo, and last but not least, number 23, the man that you need to watch out for, who is absolutely deadly on the pitch, Cliven Lobser. Yeah, he is definitely one to watch out for. Then we switch over to the Dallas Jackals. Few minor changes, obviously, in the lineup, but we have a front row consisting of 2 Canadians and an Argentinian. We've got capped Liam Murray. He's got multiple caps now for Canada. And Dewey Katsia and Pablo Azais, the veteran, who put in a proper shift. All 3 of these gentlemen absolutely solid last week versus Houston. Dewey Katsia absolutely money on the lineouts every time he had it. A really solid pair at lock. The rookie, Sam Gola, playing like a veteran already. Had a chance to meet his parents. Super nice people, Denver folks. And Lucas Burr. I mean, that's our locking combo is damn good. The back row will consist of Geronimo Gomez Vara, who got a try last week, Conrado Aurora, who probably wanted to score a try every game, El Bigote, as he has become to me, and try scorer Adrian Boyson, the Namibian international. Completely a little bit of a different pairing. We get to see the debut, at least in the Jackals uniform, of an Argentinian Pedro Imhoff and Martin Elias. Two Argentinians, so we've got an Argentinian combo there at fly half and scrum half. Our wings for this week, making his return to Utah, James Fiafale, the American Samoan, born here in America, and Speedy Eric Naposki will be the other winger. We can see him when he gets the ball. Man likes to run. God, he likes to run. The centering combo will be, believe, captaining, and had a bit of a shiner when I ran into him yesterday at Choctaw Stadium when I was doing the interview with assistant coach Mario Ledesma. JP Aguirre and Thomas Milanos will be our centering combo. And last but not least, rounding out the starting 15, you love him, I love him, we all love him. That would be Adrian Carlsa out of the Western Cape. Love talking to that dude. Small town, comes from St. Lowry's Point, I think is what the name of his town is. It's outside of Somerset West. Absolutely small town kid. One of the greatest guys. Love talking to the guy anytime I get a chance. The replacement players, we go with a 5-3 split as well. We will have Reval, Robinson, and Steves, the Canadian international. Met his parents. Any of you guys saw the photos where I'm standing down in the front with the people and you got the back of my jacket, and I was talking to Steve's parents. And also got a chance to talk to him and Christensen after my interview with Coach Mario Ledesma. Christensen's from Utah. He played his career there. We saw what he did to us in our final home game. I won't bring it up, but yes, he embarrassed us a bit at home. He's excited to be back. Obviously, his family's going to be there. They're going to be loud and proud, but hopefully they'll be cheering for the Jackals now. That would be our front row replacements. Big Mike, the guy that had the offload that led to the Boyson try. You guys all saw it. Man, I got a chance to be up close to that guy. That guy is massive. Like, he is just a big man. And wanted a chance to talk to him, just didn't get a moment to. But, man, we saw when he came in last week off the bench. That guy, he's an older cat. He's in his 30s. But, like, man, he is still absolutely just solid, man. Good offloads, good tackles, good defense. It's going to be a really interesting matchup. I'd like to see Paul Lasike take a run at him. I think that would be it would be two buses crashing into each other. And then Shoemaker will be the last forward replacement. The back replacements we get is Michael Patrick Medina, Campbell Johnstone, and Danny Christensen himself. Let him know there are not to be any razors or scissors around him or Conrado. Conrado's mustache, bigote, must stay, and his long hair must continue to grow. Seems like they both get power from this. So, like I said when I went through the Utah lineup, I mean, Cliven Laubser is definitely a guy you've got to watch out for when he comes off the bench. Hasn't gotten a lot of time this year, but he is absolutely electric when he gets the ball. Him and Carlsa would match up very, very well with each other. They're both very dynamic guys. They can both kick, they can run, they can offload. They make things happen when they have the ball. They're kind of the quarterback in American terms. They're kind of like they can build plays around these kind of guys, and they can make it happen. Once again, the matchup with Big Mike and Paul Lasike, our centers are going to have their hands full. Paul Lasike is a very, very big man. He played in the NFL with the Chicago Bears. JP and Thomas are going to have their hands full with him. He is a proper unit with ball in hand. He is a wrecking ball right up the middle as soon as he gets it. The front row, a bit, Paul Mullen, obviously USA Eagle. But we saw what we did last week. We played against a proper forward pack in Houston, and we held our own. We were 16-16 on lineouts. We lost two scrums. Talking to Coach Mario Ledesma, the prior year when we had played them, we lost all but 2 scrums against them, and we actually won all but 2 this time. So it was a complete opposite change, and we obviously didn't see the offensive explosion that we wanted until it was too late in the game. We probably should have had a third try. We just didn't. It just wasn't in the cards for the game. This is not the SaberCats. We are not playing the SaberCats this weekend, but we are playing a team that can beat you if you let them. It's a very solid side, very solidly coached. A lot of these guys have been here for a bit. They have a lot of new faces, though, too, after losing a couple of players to us with James Viafale and Denny Christensen coming down this way. So it should be a great game. It's going to be a 3 o'clock local kickoff time here in North Texas. We will be live at the Londoner Pub in Addison. Come on out. I'll be there. Rick will be there. Hopefully we can get Kabui to come out. He's always entertaining. You get a couple of drinks in Kabui, and he's the most entertaining guy in the bunch. I know he probably isn't going to like me saying that, but yeah, Kabui, we love you to death, man. I love talking to Kabui anytime I get a chance because he's just a font of wisdom, just like Rick. I got Michael coming out, man. He's massive hands, massive man from Southern California, and he always gets my Southern California speech whenever I try to do it. It's pretty nice. But yeah, you guys should come on out. If you're not, the Rugby Network app, we'll put the link underneath. Absolutely free for you guys to watch this one. But we're still looking for that elusive first W. I'd love to get it tomorrow. I'd love to get another one at home next week against Seattle. We'll see how that goes. But until then, let's go Jackals. Once again, this has been another Jackal Den podcast made by a fan for you guys, the fan. Cheers, guys.